Welcome everyone to another episode of Talking Time with Caffeine. This is the Bill Nye special. My first guest here today is the video game playing, reviewing Snick 1990.
Oh, thank you for such an introduction. Marvelous.
Tell them what you do while I get the other guests coming in.
What I do? Well, I'm trying to do a review after this, and next weekend I'm tasked, not next weekend, the weekend after, I'm tasked with filming 30 videos in a weekend, so that I can give myself time to work on next month's big review.
30?
What?
30?
Yeah, for the whole month.
One per day?
Yeah, one a day. Maybe, well, actually, next weekend I should do them two, but... because I gotta have time to do the next game I'm doing, because it's a game I really do not like, and I'm mystified as to why it got kind of decent reviews and why some of the reviews I've seen are saying it's good. It's not good. It's hard. It's impossible. You don't cheat. It's impossible. You do cheat. It's near impossible.
What's up, Chris?
So,
Snick is talking about an impossible game, right? He's talking about an impossible game.
Oh yeah, that's one of those troll games.
What's it called?
Impossible Quiz,
No.
you mean?
John
Cena.
Impossible Quiz, one of those rage games where if you get
John Cena.
oh, okay.
if you get the wrong answer, you have to start all the way over.
John Cena.
That's always the answer.
And his name is John Cena.
The fuck?
So you heard from Brett today?
Oh,
Oh, he's been like radio silenced or something.
he's dead. He's been
Yep.
skinned. King James, what have you done?
Eating your noodles again?
What the fuck?
I hope he doesn't come in.
Who?
And watching like parkour videos, and I want to parkour now. Even though I definitely need to build up my stamina again. Like the
Isn't
last time I
parkour,
did
like-
anything like really heavy, it was when I was doing my testing for Krav Maga. And basically you have to do like every single skill you're supposed to know about 5 times in a row. So I was doing skills for 2 levels, like really intense too. And that did not go well because I hadn't eaten anything that day, and
Oh,
I hadn't done any training
was a
whatsoever
bad
for
idea.
a while, because that was right after my month in Utah when I wasn't doing like anything. The most I
Oh.
did was like go to a Hearthstone tournament. That's about the most I did, and I got there and that just absolutely wrecked me. It was so bad. I had to stop like 5 times.
Did you hang out with any Mormons when you were over there?
Yeah, a few. I have friends that are Mormon. Mormons, actually, most of them are pretty cool. Like, they're actually
Yeah.
not that bad.
It's the stereotypes that are.
And even the missionaries, even if they do want to talk to people about God and all that, they're still, most of them are pretty cool. They won't be like, oh, you don't want to talk to me, that means you're going to hell.
Yeah, like they're normal
it's
people.
more just like, oh, all right, cool. And like they'll even ask you what you believe in, and they'll like listen to you talk about that. They're actually really cool, and they're really accepting of homosexuals, atheists, everything. Like they're not assholes.
You know, of all the other religions, Mormons, from my heritage, it's most interesting because you get your own planet. I love my own planet.
Wait, I thought that was Scientology.
I thought that was Mormonism.
No, I think it's Mormonism. Like, I don't know anything about Scientology, but I remember
If that
associating.
video I saw with the Bible Reloaded was right.
Yeah.
I could ask my friend.
Like you get your own planet if you're like the high level
That would be
one.
awesome. We could, like, raise our own community on our own planet.
Raise our own community with
evolution. We get to direct evolution.
So, how can we have a
You live on my planet, you follow my evolutionary
You don't like it, you
rules.
can get out.
So how can we have a Bill Nye special? The guy who met Bill Nye isn't here.
I know, right?
Because he's a scrub. Here, I'll try to yell at him some.
He wears scrubs. You know why? Because he's a scrub.
So you missed it. Snick is going to make 30 videos next weekend.
30 videos in a row?
I'll have to try because I need to leave room for me to do that big review next month.
That's a lot of pressure.
I don't do much on weekends anyway. I have 2 weekends to do it, and then I have a weekend to write the script, a weekend to film everything, and then a weekend to edit everything. Or not even a weekend to edit everything, I got a week.
Oh god. Editing is like the most time-consuming part.
Apparently, he's at a theme park.
But I have a lot of time to do it, so.
Good luck. Takes me like a week to edit just one of my videos.
Well, it depends on how long it is. If it's like 20, 30 minutes, and yeah, it could take a while.
He's at a theme park.
I know. I saw a post. He said, "I'm here," and it's a theme park. Thanks a lot, Bert.
We'll tell him to get on it.
He asks if I can do an impersonation of him.
Do you know him enough?
Let's see. I'm an asshole. I got to see Bill Nye and I didn't invite all of my friends. I wasn't able to get Bill Nye onto the podcast because I'm an absolute scrub. I'm not any use to society, so all I could do was join the military.
I want to be a physics major, but I don't know anything about physics.
The voice. Well, let's see. I've never been laid because I'm super lame. Hold on, I have to wash the acne off my face. Let me just.
So you can get it from here for a theme park.
All right, I'm good. I'm good now. I'll talk about penguins and stuff. Is that good? Is that a decent impersonation? Do you think he would approve?
Probably. I'm upside down, apparently.
Oh wait. Brett.
Nope.
Or not.
I just see a freaking video, not a video, like a clip from Whose Line? Bad parental motivational speeches. A teacher? A teacher? Honey, prostitutes make twice that money. Freaking Whose Line was the best.
Hey, so has that? So Gabe, has that kid on my piggyback on my comment? He talked a lot before.
Yeah, he's just spouting nonsense.
Same catchphrases as James did last week.
No, he's crazier. What the hell is going on?
Oh my god.
What's going on?
Oh my god.
Brett, get out of here. You're not supposed to be doing this.
He's writing.
Do you guys think he wants me to redo my impersonation of him? Could totally do that. I didn't just make fun of you at all. That's definitely not.
He's gone again.
Okay, well, I think
You scared him off.
he can watch it later, and you'll see how much I
Right.
wrecked him.
Get wrecked, scrub.
So you guys mentioned like a video link of like Kent Holven reply or Ken Ham replied to.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched that yet.
Neither have I.
We should watch it.
Hey,
Clayton, did you
Lamont,
watch that yet?
what?
Can you-
Did
Can
you
you
watch that
screen-
Ken Hovind video when he responded to Bill Nye?
Can you
Just
screen
watch
share
that.
it? So maybe we can rebut it right now.
Hey, Lamont,
Yes.
you do know it's Kent Hovind, right? There's no L.
No, it's
There's
Kent Hovind because he's an asshole. Maybe that's what he was trying to go for.
I don't bother learning people's names. Like this new kid at work, and bother learning his name, and he less than a week because he was stupid.
Like, spelling his name right would imply respect.
Spelling his name correctly.
So you should turn on that video and screen share it so we can all watch it.
Me?
Yeah.
There gotta be me. Watching parkour videos. Alright.
Because you're the expert.
Is it Ken Ham or Kent Holden?
Ken Hovind.
Is the link still? I think the link's still on the messenger thing.
Oops. I accidentally typed in Kent Ho. And
Whoops.
there's a guy named Kent Ho. Of
What?
course. Let's see what Kent Ho has to offer. Let's see. He seems to
way.
be a musician of sorts. Yep. Here's
Okay.
a prom performance. Video titled Saigon. That's
Why are we watching? Why are you stalking this
let's
random
see, he does a
YouTuber?
cover of Michael Bubble. Here's Hide and Seek by Kent and Ivy, and a video of his spring break. Alright, back to Kent Hovind.
I don't know about that
Reply
necessary.
to Bill Nye, I guess?
Yeah, that should come up. It's a fairly recent video.
I'm not seeing anything here. Let's
It's
try
something about.
Yeah, check
Kent
the-
I put Ken
Hovind.
Hovind Bill Nye as the first one.
Bill.
It's called Bill Nye's Science of Evolutionism is not appropriate for children. That's the title of the video.
Think of the children.
Will someone please don't think of the children?
Alright. Got it loaded.
It's your kids, Gabe. Something's got to be done about your kids.
Where are my kids?
Alright, can you see?
What are kids?
You guys
I
can see, right?
myself. Yes.
Alright. Let's see. Here we go.
I can't hear it.
That's a subtitle.
You
I guess.
shouldn't be able to. It's a screen share. That's why I turned on the captions.
Okay. I could have sworn you were able to before.
Who gave that? That was not like
Oh wait,
children.
is this actually
I like
Kent
the
Hovind?
short
Oh my god.
clip from Bill
Yeah,
Nye, the
you've never
science
actually.
guy.
That does not look like the other pictures I've seen of him. God, I hope
Yeah,
this isn't
he's
too
been in
Somebody-
prison for
somebody
10
should-
years, dude. You're
I hope
gonna
he
be
isn't too
in
close
10
to me.
years.
Somebody should read along in Ken Hovind voice.
Hey, you guys don't have to deal with the fear that I have of being
Right.
within a 50-mile radius of him. Okay?
But you're our contact. We got a contact in Pensacola.
So we should make sure Bill Nye can't say anything by force. Okay.
No, the science guy.
So this is being.
Yeah, I can't see the subtitles very well from where I am.
Okay.
That's better. Thank you.
doesn't mean it's wrong.
Evolution doesn't give me technology, therefore evolution is wrong. Except it's evolution that gives us vaccines, but he's not going to say that.
Oh God.
It'd be so much better if somebody could do a Bill Nye or Ken Hovind voice. Like,
You are. In whatever. You're not gonna listen to me, so.
No, creationism is pretty much an American thing.
Well, it's not, but that's really just a bandwagon argument saying, oh, other countries teach it, therefore it's true.
I mean, yeah, like Christian creationists aren't the only type
Yeah.
of creationists.
Oh, you said kind.
I tried to execrate that word.
put the money in
slips
the
Do you
out.
jar.
just want that word removed from the dictionary?
Put the
Yeah,
money in the jar,
It has
game.
such a
Put the
bad
money in the
stigma
jar.
for us
Even
now.
if creationists did mess up that word, I would still want
We
it
need a
out.
kind jar. Every time someone uses the word kinds in an argument, hey,
Every time,
put a
every
quarter
time
in the
someone,
jar.
no,
You said
every
ki-
time
you
someone
said
said kinds.
Put a word.
Oh God, I said it
not a
again.
word. Put $1 in the jar.
No, it's
But I
blasphemy
don't put
charge.
$1 in the
Blasphemy! Blasphemy! Stone him! Even if he does say Jehovah.
jar. All right, let's go. Can you get off the freaking bandwagon argument, dude? What?
These subtitles are actually decent
Every
for
single
once.
branch of science. What?
Hold up. Everyone was a freaking creationist because if you thought otherwise, you'd be killed. It's like, hey, I'm gonna put a gun to your head, and if you don't say I'm beautiful, I'm gonna shoot you. And then when they say I'm beautiful, I just assert that as fact. Well,
Yeah, because
it's a
everyone's
fact
seeing
I'm
it.
beautiful.
That's irrefutable evidence that it's
Yep.
true.
And I'm sorry, what was it that caused the Dark Ages, where we had no scientific advancements for 100 years or so? What was that?
100,000.
100,000 years.
It was totally 100,000 years.
And that's based there. 100,
Like we
1,000.
lost.
How
lost
long
count.
was that age, though, where like there were no scientific advancements
I think 1,000
whatsoever?
years, give or take.
A couple hundred years, I would guess.
The Dark Ages and the Rome fell. I think.
Yeah, I know it's a few hundred years.
Was it the Renaissance that turned it around, or before that?
Renaissance was
after.
pretty much the end of that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because the point of the Renaissance was people were sick of the oppression of the churches, not necessarily of the belief. They were just sick of churches dictating everything. Because for a very, very long time, churches were the law. That's where hearings were had, and anything having to do with the law was completely interpreted by the Bible. So if
And
you go against the Bible, you're getting arrested,
And where
punished in some way.
the Pope told the kings what to do, like I'm the king. Well,
It was the papal king.
like you're all banished from the,
The
church.
Pope.
Blah blah blah. You're all going to hell. I had that.
But yeah, and basically the Renaissance was, it's like, look, and the main thing with Renaissance, it was mainly about art, because
Yeah.
back then with art, if you did anything other than a picture of God, Jesus, or Mary, you were sacrilegious, basically. And basically they're like, look, we don't hate God, but can we fucking draw an apple or something? Jesus Christ.
And the first printed book was the Bible.
Right. Yeah.
Was I thinking a lot of people, like, hey, I can read the Bible now. Like, yeah, well, I can read the Bible now. Like, it's like,
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that Renaissance does actually literally translate into like separation
Rebirth.
from God.
I think
or
it means
something.
rebirth.
Oh yeah, it's rebirth. That's what it is.
like
And
when
it was the Renaissance that ushered in the Enlightenment, and then the Scientific Revolution,
Yeah.
and then the Industrial Revolution, and then modernity, and here we are.
And the reason that the oppression of churches caused a halt in technology is because any finding that went against the church was banned. You were not allowed to say anything. Like, if you're like, hey, we evolved from lesser creatures. Oh, that's nice. We're going to cut off your head.
Yeah.
Wow.
and I think before the
Like,
Renaissance,
that's seriously what it was. Anything.
Yeah.
And, like, if they believed that, and a lot of this was, like, pastors and the Pope's interpretation of people's findings. It's like, hey, I made a light bulb. No, God made one light bulb. It's called the sun. That's all you need.
that's what I was saying before. I think before the Renaissance, only the priests ever read the Bible, and now it's in the hands of the common men. It's like, hey, I think you read it more. I can read it myself. Like, but you're reading it wrong. Like, no, I'm thinking I'm right here. It's right here. In English,
Exactly.
I'm reading. Okay.
Because now
But-
people were starting to be able to think for themselves.
Yeah. And back then, it's like, no, your brain is right here. It's called the Bible. Okay? This is all you think and all you do.
And this is how it reads, because I'm the priest, and only I can read.
But yeah, anything that went against the church or was interpreted to go against the church was not allowed. Like, you could freaking walk, and if a priest was like, see, the way he's walking, it reminds me of Satan. Let's kill him. It went.
Yes.
Like, it was seriously that bad. And basically, the Renaissance was like, yeah, no, we're done.
And
It's
that's
not
what a
cool.
pure theocracy is run. And to think that there are people out here who think that America should be run by religious folks, it really brings back the possibility that a second Middle Age could come.
No, that's not happening. I'm
talking about like a
great
pure
scientific
theocracy.
community. I think there's too
Run by
great of a
biblical
scientific
literalists.
community for that to happen.
I mean, I'm just entertaining the possibility. If
It's a possibility,
something
but
happened.
basically there would be a war first. If it were to get to that point, there would be a war first. And we invented guns, so... And remember, they're not allowed to kill anyone. Or even be mean to anyone. See, that's one thing I find funny. Like, basically, if you interpret the Bible literally, it says, like, someone can stab you in the back, rape your wife, and ruin your entire life, and you're supposed to just forgive them. That's really what the Bible is like. It's entirely
5 million
forgiveness.
times 75 million times.
But anyways, let's move on with this. It's not a religion. Sure about that?
It's evolution is holding back science.
When it's pretty much like
The other way around. I'm sorry, did the Bible give us vaccines?
citation, please.
Were there spaceships in the Middle Ages?
Were you there?
Wait, why are you talking about football and beer?
Because that's all he knows.
The two main American
Say
Because of
evolution
Americans.
is a religion one more time. I'm gonna find where this dude lives. Watch, I'm gonna end up being like his next door neighbor.
And then Lamont, me, and Brett will have to like go on a spec ops mission to rescue you. Need to rescue our informant.
Well, maybe
Enemy camp.
Whoa, he just said land of the free, home of the slave? What?
It is kind of true that
Freudian slip, maybe.
kids are getting arrested for the most minor of things, yet kids who actually do violent stuff get away with it because they're probably the principal's best friend or something.
Yeah, that was me. Mainly because I knew how to talk. Like, I could freaking pretty much do whatever I wanted, and then when I get called into the office, I just, like, spout a bunch of shit, and they're like, okay, yeah, I see where you're coming from, you're good.
I just never got in trouble in the first place. It seems to be
that's
the
right.
easiest route.
Sheep person.
Sheep.
Sheep person.
No, we were rams, remember? We were all sheep.
I was there for 2 years, Gabe. Like, it was funny, like, people,
Once a sheep,
when I went
always
to
a
the bar, they're like, why don't you like, why aren't you, like, in the spirit? I'm like, I've been here for a few months. I'm going to be leaving in a few months. Do you really think I'm gonna get into your freaking... Just, no, I don't have allegiance to anyone or anything, and don't expect me to, because you're gonna be disappointed.
Once you start a new school, you have to immediately become their mascot or whatever, embrace their mascot, and screw your old school. This is your new school now. School spirit, rah, rah, rah.
Rah, rah, rah,
See,
rah.
but I didn't even have it for my old school, so, like...
You're just like, whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let him talk, fuckwad.
No, he is correct. He's absolutely correct. Also, I have to point out that he did pause it at a pretty funny time, because look at Bill's face.
It's always got to be a dirt face. We all make dirt faces at some points in conversation. Well, of course they do. Why do they keep saying this?
Citation, please.
Where's the evidence that only cows give rise to cows? Where's the evidence that we only see dogs come from dogs?
Benihana's? What the? The typos are real.
Hey, that
Yes, evolution is foundational to science.
that kid.
That's because it is! That was like the first freaking thing my biology professor said. That was seriously said on the very first day. Evolution is the unifying theory in all of biology.
All science teachers should say that.
Seriously.
Like, okay, day one. Don't believe this? Get the hell out now.
That would be like my first lecture if I was a biology professor.
Right.
Evolution's a thing. There's no argument. We don't take
And I
kindly
mean-
to people who don't accept science.
We don't take kindly to people who say cans in here.
Like, well, my choice is F. You get an F right now. Why?
If you say
Skater, he ain't hurt
kinds
nobody.
If you say kinds on any essay, it's an instant F.
Say kinds one more time. I dare you. I double dare you.
Just like
That
have
gunpoint.
ejector seats, and anytime someone says kind,
That would be me.
Now it's time for another good idea, bad idea. Good idea, having some logic and writing a paper about evolution. Bad idea, saying kinds. Alright, let's go. No, it's not. Micro air pollution.
I know, I read that.
The typos are so real. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. No,
What?
because it's not a religion.
What? Macintosh Apple? Seriously? Seriously?
No, he's not. It's not a religion!
Much less a useless religion.
I'm really starting to get annoyed by this now.
Topic for new video. Religion of evolution.
We should like make a satire video, like describing the dogma of evolutionism,
Like, start a church, like,
and then we'll see how many creationists cite it.
Say what variations within the kind. One more time.
did that kid read this, watch this video or something?
See, the thing is,
That comment on your video?
keeps on
I
saying,
don't know.
he keeps on saying this is what you believe, even though there is evidence for it. Evidence. That's the freaking key word here. Evidence.
Because
We have evidence. What evidence do you have in your actual religion?
I think Kent Holman just said the exact same line. What's his name said it in Gabe's video comment. The banana and the cow. or apple.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
Like he claims that apples and cows were not related, even though they are.
they're first cousins.
Yeah.
It's like
Very distant cousins.
a tree gave birth to a cow and an apple on the same day.
I'm not sure if that's right, but
Well, that's what he thinks we think.
yeah, probably. They don't know what we actually think.
That's because you screw people out of their money by telling people lies.
He's like, wow, unsubstantiated claim. Why do they always equate non-living things with living things? Just because something can create a non-living thing, that doesn't mean they can also create a living thing. Like, we don't see cars giving birth to cars. Proselytizing.
Why don't we do? Why don't we have a proselytizing?
Sure, I'll thank him once you show me evidence.
Like.
Carl Pagan.
It's like Carl Sagan's woo loving brother.
Evidence? Citation, please.
You guys should have seen the Ken Hovind video I was watching when he claimed that the flood, the reason we have fossils is evidence of a flood, of Noah's flood.
Oh yeah, I've seen people who say that.
Yeah.
Man, it's almost like the person who wrote the Bible thought, hey, I'm going to write something that would discredit any believers. That way it can't be denied.
And he hired a bunch of people to
right
just
here
roll
in
with
this
it.
book. It says right here in this book, if you deny what's in this book, you're an idiot.
Well, Mr. Nye, there's this book.
Book? What book?
Just the book.
I am from America. I have never heard of this book. I have lived in the last 2,000 years. I have never heard of this book.
Define what we mean. There's only one meaning.
When he says that, he's saying that, like, he's saying there's variation in the kind, but there's no evidence that basically things don't evolve into different kinds.
Yeah, you just can't tell us
doing
what kinds are.
evolution bullshit. And he's saying, oh yeah, no one argues that there's variations within a kind, but try to show me that cows and bananas are related. That's basically what he's saying.
That can be easily done if you just compare a cow with a banana and to a bacterium.
The evidence. So it really doesn't matter. It is, though. Okay, yours is a religion too, so why does that make it better? Why do you get to how come you get to assert your beliefs as fact, but we can't, because evolution is a religion, it's not a fact? What fucking sense does that make?
How hypocritical is it when he says that evolution is religion?
That's what I'm saying. He's like, no, it's not a science, it's a religion, it's a belief.
Well, so is your shit.
Exactly, he's asserting it as a fact, but he's saying we can't assert evolution as a fact because it's a belief. Even though that's
his whole shtick, though.
I know, and oh my god.
Damn.
By that logic, we can freaking assert the Quran as a belief. I mean, a fact. Whatever.
Mom, you're going far away.
Earlier in the video, you just said dogs and wolves were related. There'd be evidence if you had any fucking ability to read. Really, there's genetic code restrictions. Show me them. Fucking
Seriously,
show me them.
They always
do a genetic experiment and show me that. Show me what fucking mechanism in the cell creates restrictions on DNA replication. If you can show me that mechanism, I will drop everything.
And so would every other scientist.
Motherfucker.
So, everybody's quiet now.
Demonstrate evolution is not science. What?
Again, Carl Pagan.
It's not common sense, ergo it's wrong.
Common sense used to tell us heavier objects fell faster than lighter ones. But guess what? Guess what? Hey Kent. Hey Kent, guess what? Kent. Hey Kent. Kent! You're wrong. You're fucking wrong.
Common sense once told us that ships made of metal can't possibly float. But guess what,
Yep.
Kent?
Hey Kent.
Kenty
boo.
You're wrong!
See, what else did common sense used to tell us?
That organisms couldn't possibly have lived in temperatures that could melt lead.
Yep. it also told us that abiogenesis happened regularly, like rotting
Spontaneous
meat.
generation.
Yeah, spontaneous generation. That's what I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, common sense used to tell us that flies would be born out of rotten meat.
Common sense told us it was the rats that called the Black Plague. Anyway, our
Yeah.
point is common sense is useless.
Yeah.
Is he even letting him finish his sentence?
Yeah.
Uh,
The captions are terrible.
yeah. I can only catch the keywords.
One comment on that. I actually found it really sad. I was talking to someone from my psychology class,
Yeah.
and she said that she didn't believe in evolution because it was too complicated for her, and that it was
What?
just easier to assume that it's false.
What?
I'm like, that is like the saddest thing you can do. Like,
Seriously. That's Occam's razor, like, misapplied.
well, she didn't necessarily. She wasn't a creationist. She just said that it was. She didn't believe in like I said. She said it was too complex and easier to assume that it's false, and I just think that's incredibly sad. That is really saying I don't understand it, therefore it's false. Now, it didn't seem like she actively opposed it. Like, she was basically completely impartial. She was basically saying, I'm not informed enough to have an opinion, which I can respect. At least you're not trying to have no understanding yet still assert your beliefs. That I'm okay with. But I just think that's really sad that there are people like that.
Yeah.
That just...
And, like, by the same token, there are people who just aren't into it, like we are, yet still believe that it's right.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's not much better, but...
Yeah.
They're not denying it.
Yeah. But I just think it's really sad that... And also, I mean, I know other people probably feel differently, but to me, honestly, it's a really easy concept. Like,
yeah, in the broad
easy.
scope of things, it's in the details that people get swamped.
Yeah, the more in detail you get, it can get a lot more difficult, like when it comes to specific with genetics and all kinds of stuff like that.
That's what going to school is for.
I'd say, like, a few levels deeper than just the broad statement that things evolve into other things. I think, like, a few levels below that is still pretty easy to understand. Like, like with speciation. That seems pretty easy to understand to me. Basic genetics, like, basically with traits being passed down, that's easy to understand to me.
Like, it's all in those concepts with the broad general statements, generalities, and it's only when, like, you get into very specific cases where you try to be as accurate, but in the interest of being accurate.
Basically, for me, it gets complicated once you get into, like, specific genomes, codes, different, like, atoms, molecules of cells, and all that. Then it would be kind of complicated. But honestly, until it's in, like, incredible detail, it seems pretty easy to me.
I mean, that's what I try to do when I make my videos. I just try to make it accessible. But even I still get some things wrong in the interest of keeping things simple. Yeah. And that's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah. And then people are like, oh, you made one mistake. That means evolution is disproven.
Right. I mean, that's a typical creationist tactic.
Pretty
As soon
much,
as you can't
yeah.
answer one question, they say you're wrong on all questions.
Oh, science doesn't have the answer to this one thing? Guess that means God. Like, seriously, how illogical can you be to reach that conclusion? That's
Like
like
they
saying,
expect
oh,
scientists
you
to be
made a
omni
grammatical
scientists.
error in this paper, you get an F because it's wrong. Your opinion is wrong because you made a grammatical error.
Like,
That's...
is this a grammar class? No, who cares? This is the freaking grammar English written class, and don't think that matters.
But it does become a problem if like you really can't communicate because the grammar's so bad.
Well, yeah, but...
Then that's when you have
then
someone.
there's a problem.
That's when you have ghostwriters or something right for you.
See, I find it funny when, like, people have just, like, terrible grammar, and if you correct them, they're like, well, I'm not in a writing class. I'm like, yeah, go ahead and do that on an application. To anything, really. College
Right.
application, job application. Yo, dis be my application.
Just be my
Let's
appy.
see. Let's see how well that goes. And then when they try to say, "Oh, your writing was terrible. We're not going to accept you," hit them with that. Well, I ain't in no writing class. Let's see how that goes over. And then
Like, why do you want to work for us?
us?
I want that green. I want that green.
Money.
Why are the subtitles white now? What? What?
Okay, apparently if you press B, it
Nine
changes
cat.
colors.
Epilepsy.
What?
Caesar.
I can't read with that shit, bro. Blue's good.
Really? Show me one.
He's already dancing around.
Because we
What?
found different information? It's like saying... That's like if you're in a crime... If you're solving a crime, it's like, oh, well, you didn't know the answer yesterday, so how come you know it today? That's basically what he said.
Like, if you don't know it now,
That's because
you'll never
new
know it.
evidence is provided. Oh my god, that... How...
I hate it when they
How
appeal to a
illogical
population.
can you be? Like, just...
Like,
Their logical fallacies are just... Oh my god.
and you point them out, and they're like, "What's that?"
Right? Oh, no, I didn't do that. Oh, so you retract your previous statement. No. Yeah.
No, no, no.
Alright, let's kill some more brain cells.
You have some left?
I have
Just
many.
barely. Should we really watch his videos that he keeps referencing? Or does logic do it?
He
for
just
us?
said it's very clear that man has not been here billions of years.
We
Well,
agree.
no shit, dum-dum.
Hey, we agree with you.
Exactly, we completely agree with you, and no one says that.
We haven't been here for 6,000 years, neither.
God, this is great. This is just great. Gabe, look up genetic load.
Genetic load.
Yeah, I want to see if that's even a thing. And I have a feeling it might be a reference to, like, the new information thing. It's like, oh, we can't create new information, therefore, information is false. Kind of argument.
Genetic load is the difference between the fitness of the theoretically optimal genotype and the fitness of the observed average genotype in a population. This means that populations with a low genetic load will tend to be healthier, have fitness that is less dispersed, and have offspring that are more likely to survive to reproduction. On the other hand, populations with a higher genetic load will have a greater variance in fitness level. Furthermore, a population with high genetic load is not likely to have as many organisms at or near the optimal fitness.
Okay, and let's see what he said it was.
Increasing the number of defective genes.
Okay, so basically, he's pulling shit out of his ass.
Yeah, I didn't read anything about defective genes.
He said the number of defective genes in our genome is called the genetic load.
Well, from what I read, that's not accurate.
Yeah. And well, I don't know.
Theoretically,
these are just getting too stupid for me to even make a response to.
Yeah, he's garbling like scientific half-truths, such that they're not truths at all.
Well, of course you don't.
I really need to do a video on radioactive dating, because these guys rail on it so much. Radiometric dating, I should say.
Oh my god.
Don't get fossils unless they're very rapidly. Yeah, Kent, you're just missing the fact that they all have geological footprints.
Actually, no, that's not even. I mean, not Occam's razor. I was false dichotomy. That's what I meant to say. And really, that's not even false dichotomy, because that's like false monocotomy.
What do you mean?
He was basically
what did he say?
saying that the only way for fossils to be created is if there was a worldwide flood.
Yeah, I don't know what I would call that, but that's certainly not the only
monocotomy. That's what I'm calling it. False monocotomy. He's basically claiming that there's only one way for something to happen. So that means it happened. Like,
I think that would be like begging the question.
I don't think you can get more false assertion than that. Well, you see this product, there's only one way for this product to be made. Therefore, that happened.
Like, the only way that could really apply is if, like, you're considering a whole bunch of factors at once that could really only point to one thing.
Yeah. So, does he just believe that some dinosaurs they just somehow got buried miles deeper than the other ones?
Like they reject the entire notion of the geologic timescale and geologic column, which is formed not just by radiometric dating, but also by the ordering of the fossils that we see. They think fossils are found in like every layer, and each fossil that exists is found mixed together.
Yeah.
Which is not true. Like, wherever you find marine organisms like trilobites and ancient coral and such, you don't find modern organisms like sharks or modern other fish or whales mixed with them. They're already dead by the time modern organisms appeared. They don't explain that, and they don't because they don't even think about that. And that just blows my mind how little they know. And it's a very easy thing to think of.
Yeah.
And you can just like look up any fossil formation, and they'll tell you like what kind of fossils they found, and nowhere do they find any organisms mixed together that's been dated to completely different time periods.
Yeah. Well, no, remember King James's video? Trees, bro. Trees.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Never mind then.
Boom.
I should just drop my geology minor then.
Yep. Why do you even have that in the first place? All you need
What's my
is
geology professor talking about? Erosion.
You know what? I'm gonna start doing
sediment
that. Each
deposits.
time a class is like, "Hey, you need this book." I'm like, I have this book, and it's the only.
I already have this book.
Okay.
This is my textbook.
Yep. I actually want to do that to like a biology professor and see what happens. Just like, get the fuck
Like,
out of my
you want me
class.
to do homework from the book? I didn't know there was homework in the Bible. What am I supposed to do? Prove that that the Earth is 6,000 years old?
All right, I'll do that. Look right here. There you go. That's
You see the
I proved it.
genealogy here, the contradictory genealogies. That means 6,000.
Yep. Confirmed.
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Case closed. Next.
Whoa. He just said they found fossilized clams on top of Mount Everest. Citation, please.
Let me see. It might
Well,
be true.
It could
I
be
mean,
possible
yeah, but
since.
how does that even... What does that even have to do with...
Let's see.
Because he thinks the flood, overtook Mount Everest and somehow deposited just the corals and these clams, nothing
Right.
else on Mount Everest.
Yeah.
This
'Cause-
violent flood that very selectively
So have you
put
found anything about
organisms-
clams on Mount Everest?
So what's that word again? Tectonics? Mountains
He's not a tectonist.
going up?
He's not a tectonic platist.
Like,
Don't tell me you guys are tectonists. Plate tectonists.
I hate that religion so much.
We should start calling
They're
us
almost
like
as bad as
stuff.
atomists,
Yeah. And heliocentrists
right? Those are the worst.
and Big Bangists.
Like, seriously, how can you think the world revolves around the god Helios? Like, really?
Brett is a Big Bangist.
I've actually been looking into atomism, and guys, it makes
That's
a
a
lot
thing.
of sense.
Well, are you a quantum mechanist?
No,
Like
that's
general
Bert.
relativist?
That's Bert.
You're a whale biologist like Jacksepticeye?
Yep.
I'm a whale biologist.
I believe that mosasaurs are our lords and saviors.
You're a mosasaurus?
Yes!
Your religion of mosasaurism?
Yes, I believe that mosasaurs came to this planet, created everything.
Well, we'll kick the shit out of
Are you a
mosasaurus.
tardigradist, Gabe?
I'm a tardigrades.
Do you worship tardigrades?
hey, wasn't sure it's like fat snakes or something.
I'm sorry, did mosasaur go up in space and have babies and shit there? I don't think so.
No, but they probably could accidentally swallow your god any day, okay? And then your god would die in its stomach acid, so, back up.
Not if it turned into cryptobiosis and shit and actually outlive your damn mosasaur until it gets pooped out. What you got?
You and your fucking...
My god's been around since the Cambrian period.
Oh yeah? Well, my god is a giant fucking whale thing, so...
It's a reptile,
checkmate.
you dumbass.
No, it's a whale. It's a dolphin. It's a whale! was probably like the best freaking moment on COD Ghosts ever.
Right?
The dolphin. It's a whale!
And you just knife it and all the fluff comes out.
Yep.
Okay, let's continue.
Alright. I bet you did. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So now freaking mountains are shrinking and then they grow back up once the flood is... What?
He's not even... What? I wonder
So
how
how fast does he think mountains rise?
pretty fucking fast, apparently. He thinks that, like, I think he's saying that Mount Everest was flat at the time of the flood, and then it rose up afterwards. That means that Mount Everest and the rest of the Himalayan mountains
So
had to have
basically he
formed
denies
in
plate
less than...
tectonics.
Yeah. He denies everything in modern science, modern natural science, really. which are only, like,
Actually,
the most
your
interesting
description
science.
is more complicated. That's because all you do is make freaking empty claims.
Reptiles never stop growing. I don't know if that's actually true.
Oops.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
That's because all you do is make empty claims.
That's his thing. Here's an empty claim. Indeterminate growth.
There you go, guys. 855 Big Dino.
Oh, it is common in reptiles.
It's not.
Of
No,
course.
indeterminate growth is actually common in reptiles. I wonder if that applies to birds. Might be because they're not endothermic like we are. What? Yeah, but we're not seeing our own light being reflected from there. We're seeing light that came from there coming to us.
Yes, we understand that.
What? Because the sun has a shit ton of fuel that it can burn through. God damn it.
Also, show me your math that tells us exactly how fast the sun is burning up its fuel. Because we actually have math. That's how we were able to predict when the sun will die. Show me your math, please.
Don't you know he's been a
Love to
science
hear
teacher
it.
for 15 years. Even though he won't
Fucking-
tell us where he taught.
Anyways.
Do they have science in preschools?
Except
It's
for the
full
fact that
scientist.
it's not. Except for, pastors.
Mm.
Get it?
Pastors are
Molestation.
exempt, apparently.
What? Actually, I'm pretty sure a closer moon would result in lesser gravity. Wouldn't it?
Well, like the moon's gravity will
Yeah,
pull
it would
on
kind
us.
of... Yeah, so that would create less gravity.
It'd be like Majora's Mask, but realistic.
Wow.
Whatever.
Actually, it has a ton of problems, but whatever. Are the subtitles lagging?
Yeah,
Uh,
the audio lags a lot.
yeah, it's not like they have like a religious bias or anything.
It doesn't prove it, but it provides evolution. I mean, not evolution, evidence for it.
Evolution of the evidence.
Look, fucker. Look, fucker.
Look, they were tales of men in the past of men fighting dragons. That means
So because there are
real.
paintings of people with dinosaurs, that means dinosaurs lived with people. So
Wow.
if I draw a picture of Sasquatch right now, that instantly
Your
proves
version of
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch, specifically.
Yep.
The particular
And
image of
that-
Sasquatch you've had in your
It's irrefutable. That means
head. That's so
instant
compelling.
freaking proof.
Hey, there are dragons in Sleeping Beauty. Therefore, dinosaurs.
Dragons and dwarfs and talking animals.
And I mean, even in Shrek, a donkey has sex with a dragon and
Right.
has donkey.
Wow.
So I mean,
And the dragon
Checkmate,
eats
yes.
the king, who continues to live in her belly with only a match to see shit.
like next thing you know, they're gonna be using that as evidence for something. Well, if you look at the Holy Doctrine, Shrek,
All these Shrekists will come into being, where they're talking about Shrek is love.
Shrekism.
Shrek is life.
The Great Shrek Disney War.
Well, someone wrote on the internet, Shrek is love, Shrek is life. So, I mean, checkmate atheist.
And wrote a rape story involving Shrek and some guy.
Oh, jeez.
We should really watch this video. No.
Pace ourselves. We need recovery time.
I just find it asinine how many times he says dumb or stupid.
I'm sorry, who is it that gets special attention from the government and doesn't have to pay taxes? Who is that again?
Who went into
Who is that again?
Who went into prison for not paying his damn taxes and got into prisons for a decade? I can't think of anyone. And now he's saying that He's
Oh my
concerned for his
God.
tax
Oh my
dollars.
God, that's hilarious.
God damn it.
How are you gonna say that you agree with that, but you're freaking saying that one species can't turn into another? How? Oh my... I... How...
Clayton.exe
It is
stopped working.
amazing that you learned how to use a fork.
Right. Without stabbing himself.
It is amazing that you know how to put on your clothes.
Or maybe he doesn't.
It is
Those are
amazing that you
achievements.
figured out how to freaking record a video and post it to YouTube.
Or he doesn't. I think he has a crew or something that just sets it up for him and he just talks on the camera.
Do I look at this lens or this lens?
What's a camera? What's this screen on the screen? Is that me? What's he doing in there? What am I doing in there?
It stole my soul.
Okay. See, that's another thing. He thinks we're taking one piece of evidence and saying that completely proves evolution entirely.
Yeah, that's his thing.
And
That's part of his
he's
goalpost
trying to
shifting.
say that they're using this one thing as absolute proof, yet he's bringing up several this one thing.
Yeah, he doesn't get that the whole thing, the whole preponderance is
And
proof of the whole thing.
and no one really says that evolution is entirely irrefutable. It's the fact that there is an overwhelming amount of evidence in favor of it.
Like, it's certainly falsifiable, but it's going to take
Yeah.
a lot of contrary evidence to
Yeah.
convince anyone now.
Yeah, because there's never ever almost everything is falsifiable. Actually,
Except God, apparently.
yeah. But and again, one piece of evidence is almost never enough to absolutely prove something. It's when we have an overwhelming amount of evidence that goes in favor of what we're trying to prove. And the more and more we get, basically something is said to be a fact once it reaches a scientific consensus that there is enough evidence to say that this is happening.
Yeah,
and
there's a threshold, I would think.
Yeah.
Oh God,
And I mean,
no,
for
King James, never.
probably for quite
Never.
a while. Oh God, what? What?
He just sent a message. He sent a message that said, "When's the hangout today?"
Oh God.
Oh, wow.
That's why I said,
Please,
"Oh God,
no.
never."
Please, no. I will pay you.
Okay, what were we saying? What were we saying? Let's pretend that didn't happen.
I'm pretty sure for quite a while that there were a lot of debates on whether evolution should be known as a fact. I'm pretty sure for quite a while there was not a
certainly,
huge,
especially when there are
overwhelming
different
amount
types.
of evidence.
Mm-hmm. Especially back when natural selection was first proposed.
Yeah.
They were all of the different scientists had different ideas on how important natural selection was.
Yeah.
And
I think one
based on how they
linchpin was
thought there was
probably
different-
genetics. Once genetics arose, and it happened to coincide pretty much perfectly with evolutionary theory, natural selection.
It gave a mechanism for how Darwin perceived his
and see,
theory.
people are
More
trying
so
to
than
say
any other
he didn't
theory.
know what he was talking about. And I mean, yes, he did get things wrong, but the fact that 100 years
because he didn't know
before
what
a
genetics
branch
was.
was even developed, and his freaking theory supported it perfectly, that is astounding.
And the fossil record is the same thing. Well, actually, Darwin proposed that you would see a gradualistic kind of thing, when later scientists figured out it was more complicated than just a gradual development. But he was right on like most of the thing we know now. Genetics just confirmed all of it by giving.
And then like
the
people try to say, oh, well, he got a few things wrong, therefore everything he says is wrong. That's like, if we're gonna freaking use that kind of logic every time you take a test, as soon as you get one question wrong,
I mean, they think that like
we
treat Darwin as a prophet.
Oh yeah, he's our god. Remember? Him and Richard Dawkins.
Hey, did you see
our gods?
I mean, did you see TJ's video about him taking the old Southern voting tests?
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, he finally.
Whatever.
Well, he was mentioned that one question wrong and he failed the test.
What?
Or something like that. They gave blacks apparently this really hard voting test.
Oh, I think I remember watching Amazing Atheists take such a test.
Well, and I mean, I've seen tests where it's like, yeah, you have to get 100%, but they're also saying if you get one question wrong on that test, you're automatically wrong on all the other ones.
Fucker!
Unless it's on like a hardcore biology test for creationists.
Wow.
Where if they doubt anything, then they're automatically expelled, failure, and expunged.
No, you're not.
You're not trying to help. You're making things worse.
That's because you give them false hope. What?
I was lucky.
What did he say?
He said, why do we need engineers to build stuff if evolution is true? Because it will just build it on its own.
What?
What?
Here's your next act, the Apollo room.
I'm just not even gonna say anything.
Kit Holman, at the Apollo room.
We need engineers to show that Noah's Ark could not have been built. Isn't that the most ironic thing ever?
I think Kent Holman will make a good sitcom.
Huh?
So you think Kent Holman will make a good sitcom?
I'm not sure how successful that would be. Everyone would just be like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Why is he saying this?
I hope so.
What's he saying about Voltaire?
Oh, jeez. Oh my god.
Oh no,
He's
one guy
freaking
said
quoting that dude.
Same thing.
So that dude on our channel was quoting him. Okay.
I just recognized that.
Yeah, same.
Now we know. Thanks for citing your sources,
Now we know
dumbass.
exactly how much of an idiot he is.
Or maybe that was Kit Hovind in disguise.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. All Ken Hovind supporters are Ken Hovind because he can't find supporters.
He just creates millions
He's
of
gone
accounts.
schizophrenic.
He's
Prison
body
didn't
YouTube.
do.
He's a
didn't do well in
technological schizophrenic.
Several split personalities disorder.
Right.
Outlander. Is that like the Highlander?
You want our love? You gotta earn that shit.
Shrek wants our love.
Damn it.
It'll take you out to the ball game.
I wanted to take him out back and shoot him like old Yellow. Yes, there is.
Like, this is so much evidence that
Cosmic
macroevolution isn't even a thing.
Cosmic stellar organic evolution. What in the fuck is that Frankenstein of a fucking statement? Holy shit.
I mean, those are legit words. You're just using it the wrong ways. And in the wrong context. Real science. Why does he say real science teaches? It's just what we learn from science. Science doesn't teach us stuff.
Yeah, science
It
is a
shows
method.
us stuff.
But my science here taught me that dogs gave birth to cows and cows gave birth to pigs.
Your
and pigs gave
science?
birth to monkeys.
Well, your science is wrong. My version of science is right. Because it tells me that I'm right. Appeal to emotions. Way to end the thing. That's his favorite thing. Appealing to emotion. Yeah, let me just let these people I've created kill me so I can forgive them. That's basically
But
what
then
happens,
other
right?
times we sin, we just get a worldwide flood. What is his decision-making process? Like,
He's a god. He can do anything.
does he just have like a
That means he
wheel
doesn't
or
have to make
something
sense.
that he just spins whenever someone sins?
Wheel
It's like,
up torture.
okay, that's enough of this.
Well, that went well.
Oh god. All right, let's bring King James in.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm not ready for this aneurysm.
50 pounds
I'm
of
not
pot
prepared.
mailed to the Ross.
This is why I want to switch this over to Skype eventually, so if we can kick him off if it gets too annoying.
You can't do that here.
Well, they can keep coming back. They have the link. Like he did last week.
I hope he refuses.
And once again, his main enemy, Red's not here.
duck walked up to a lemonade stand, and he said to the man, run in the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any grapes? Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he
What
waddled
evidence
away,
can you
waddle,
show
waddle.
for evolution?
Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, when the duck walked up to a lemonade stand, and he said to the man, run in the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any grapes? Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-da-dum.
Then the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, hey, pop, 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 got any John Cena?
Oh my god. Then he waddled away, waddle. Then he waddled
away.
waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-da-dum.
What's the name for the front teeth? Is it incisors? Or is it a different name?
No, I think incisors, they're either your, I think incisors are your back teeth.
Really?
Yeah.
What I understood is why the teeth that hurt you the most and are called the wisdom teeth. Like, hey, it's wisdom teeth. You don't
Wisdom
need to-
hurts, apparently.
Because it teaches you when you need to get rid of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, nope. Front teeth are your incisors.
Okay. Just wondering. I'm telling my friend that time I face planted on black ice.
Hold on. Maybe not.
What? He said incisors are indicated first. Yeah, they're incisors.
Okay, yeah.
This part of the episode has been brought to you by Dental School.
Dental school.
Then he waddled away, waddle. Then he waddled away.
I tried to walk up to the lemonade stand and I tried to talk to the man. Then I face planted and busted my right incisor.
Ah.
Then I waddled away.
Waddle.
Waddle, waddle. And then slipped again.
Which is weird since ducks don't have teeth, I don't think.
I've slipped and fallen like straight backwards and landed back of my head first.
Ouch.
That felt great.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Not sure why the lemonade stand guy would care about what the kid was doing.
I wonder why the lemonade guy didn't freak out with when the anthropomorphic duck starts walking up to him and asking about grapes. He's like, yeah, whatever.
I have a freaking biology exam.
I've seen this shit before.
On Monday.
Oh, God.
On photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis? We can't do that.
Photosynthesis.
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 We can act like plants. Photosynthesis.
Freaking C3, C4, and CAM plants and all kinds of bullshit. Doesn't matter, evolution is false anyways. Just write all over my paper, evolution is false, it doesn't matter.
God did it.
God.
Question one.
What's the photosynthesis equation? God.
Done my test.
Kid, you've done enough. Leave.
I guess KJ's not coming today. Too bad.
Aw, darn.
Oh, darn. I was so looking forward to busting an aneurysm.
Fudge your knackles.
Snickerdoodle.
I don't think they're good.
Snickerdoodles?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're my favorite. You've ever had snickerdoodles?
No, I don't think I have.
They're just like
they were.
They're just like
It's like
there's
crack,
sugar with cinnamon on it.
but not illegal.
As far as you know.
Just like cheese, apparently.
Oh yeah, I saw that article. Still love that my freaking biolab professor showed up with an I fucking love science t-shirt on day one.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh,
Oh god,
so
I found the best Cards Against Humanity thing.
Oh god. See, one thing I hate is I try to make science jokes on Cards Against Humanity sometimes, but no one ever understands them.
So you don't win.
I'm the only one
Exactly.
who thinks they're funny.
When I play Cards Against Humanity, I'm the master.
Oh, if I'm actually trying to win, I can usually tell what people are gonna pick, who played what.
I can't. I suck at it.
we should
I study psychology as a hobby, so I'm pretty
why don't
good
we
at
play
that
right
shit.
now? Can we play right now?
Yeah, we can play
But we don't have cards.
Against
You
Humanity.
activated my Alucard.
I tagged you in a thing, Clayton.
That you did, Geb.
Read it.
I don't wanna. I'm busy at the moment.
He said read it.
I may or may not be playing video games.
Okay. We should set up a thing then. Cards Against Humanity thing.
Oh, yeah, we can do that after I'm done playing this, which will be in like 3 or 4 hours.
Next episode then.
Go in. Yes! I may or may not be playing soccer car ball.
What?
Rocket League.
Oh.
Playing soccer with rocket-powered cars.
When I think Rocket League, I think of Rocket Power. That
I think
cartoon.
Team Rocket.
Or Team Rocket, yeah.
There actually is a professional Rocket League team called Team Rocket.
That's awesome.
Wow.
And like every time they start a match, prepare for trouble.
Hey,
My
Snake,
God.
Make it double.
If they did that, that would be great.
review a game like that, Rocket League game show or something, show game on your
Show
reviews.
game.
From that next show.
That show game.
It's a game show called Show Game.
Yeah.
Go in! Go in! Damn it!
That's what she said. Get in.
I might be remembering it wrong, but I think
You having problems there?
I thought Snake reviewed a
No,
game based on the
You
Nickelodeon
ruined
freaking-
everything. You
Rocket
ruined
League.
everything.
Rocket Power. What's that called again?
Get it in.
Wait, what are we even talking about right now?
You were saying get it in, and we were like,
Oh, this game that's
how do you get
Oh.
it wrong?
reviewed from the Nickelodeon show.
Rocket Power.
I did a Let's Play of a Rocket Power game. It wasn't that bad though.
And he waddled away, waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle waddle. Till the very next day, bum 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 ba da dum. And the dog walked up to a lemonade stand.
I think that reminds me of that Cat Came Back song.
It reminds me of that one Darude Sandstorm song.
Like, that came back the
I
very
can,
next
I can set up a games Card Against Humanity.
Oh,
game.
I think I know what you're talking about, Lamont. I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about. That sounds familiar.
Kent came back the very next day. Kent came back. They thought he was a goner, but Kent came back. He just wouldn't stay away.
Like, get away. Create game.
Shoo fly, don't bother me.
Remember that time in Bug's Life when Ladybug's like, shoot fly, don't bother me.
Remember that time where they made a sexual innuendo on Bug's Life?
Hey,
Oh,
cutie,
yeah.
you want to pollinate with a real bug?
God damn it, stop hitting it when I have a perfectly good hot. Wait, hot? No, I meant to say shot. Shot, 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 shot,
You
shot.
missed a letter. Score limit.
Ice try. Please tell me someone knows that reference.
Player
I'll
limit
give you a
10,
hint.
spectator
It was on a
league.
game show called Risk It All. Does anyone get the
Card
reference?
sets. No. I'm looking for a good card game.
Freaking Zack and Cody reference, damn it.
The Sweet Life.
Yes.
Or on deck.
The Science Pack. Yes. Also include how many blank white cards? Let's do 10. Game password.
I realize I'm not going to be joining, right?
I know.
Okay.
I'm setting up for the rest of you guys.
Okay, just making sure.
Game password. What should the game password be? Game password is Kent Hovind Sucks. All lowercase. Okay.
Then he waddled away, waddle waddle.
Waddle waddle.
I don't know why, but I freaking love that part of the song. Then he waddled
It's the
away,
best part.
waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Till the very next day, bum 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 bum.
Let's see, how do I keep other people from joining? Can I do that?
The password.
Right, okay. Okay, you guys, I think it's good.
Who are you to decide what's good? Unless you're
don't.
Jesus or
I said
something.
I think I'm good.
Only God can judge me, okay?
Only
Those
God
are
can judge
in the
me.
wise
You
words
suck.
of Miley Cyrus.
God's like, you suck. Are you guys in the site yet?
No.
Well, not you. I'm busy doing stuff.
Important stuff.
Rocket League stuff.
Yep.
Put the link in
Seriously,
the
though,
chat.
this game is so fun. Like, I'd highly recommend it to anyone ever. Ah, fuck you.
He waddled away, waddle.
No, more like he rammed into my ass.
Then he waddled away.
How about you jump in my ass?
And I just like copy and paste the URL so you can get in.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do. Actually, I'm not sure if it's password protected, though. You might have to... Well, actually, I'm pretty sure if you send them the link and it has a password, it will just ask them for the password.
Okay, I'll try it.
Then he waddled away, waddle waddle.
Boop boop.
Then he waddled away, waddle waddle waddle. Then he waddled
Stop
away.
waddling away.
Waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Till the very next day, bum 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 ba-da-dum.
He's like masturbate to a Justin Bieber song. And he's like, Clarence, there are children
come
here.
together and live in this world like a unibrow on an Indian girl.
What?
Stereotype song. Not on my watch. Okay, maybe on my watch.
Did it work, Lamont?
Just timed out.
Timed out. You didn't do it
Just
quick enough.
do it! Don't let your cream be cream.
Don't let your cream fresh be cream fresh. Did it work?
Oh God, where'd Mandelia go?
Gateway timeout. God damn it. Gateway timeout again. Fuck. Okay, never mind. I don't know how to do this. I'm a biologist, damn it.
Little children near and far don't know where your parents are. Cry directly in this jar. I will drink it at the bar.
What?
Also, I'm playing with a dude whose gamer tag is Grandma's Meat.
That's the best.
Half of the reason for online gaming is just to see other people's freaking gamer tags. Some of them are just great.
Yeah, I can't get this thing to work. No. No, it's not closed.
It's not clothed?
Closed.
Clothed?
Yeah, it doesn't have any clothes on.
That's just disgusting. And immoral.
Yeah, because being naked is just too insane.
Well, yeah, you know who was naked? Eve. You know what Eve did? She fucked up.
You know what Satan wore?
There.
No.
And since they have that freaking arbitrary characteristic in common, that means God. Because creationist logic.
Now what?
Oh my god, stop hitting it the second I'm gonna have a freaking shot.
You suck, Clayton.
Oh, they suck.
Stop projecting your own faults onto them.
Oh.
Stop being such a creationist. This is like the most boring podcast so far. Maybe King James should have came in here.
Nasty. We should probably end this since we're like not really doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I gotta record.
Yeah, you should
That
do
you
that,
do.
Schneek. I want to finish my video too. I'm like
Know who
halfway
else
through
has
it.
to record? Satan. So what does that mean?
What does Satan record? What's his YouTube channel? He like does vlogs.
Swag Boy 69.
He like does vlogs in hell. Hanging out with the imps and
A in
demons.
Hell 666. A in Hell 666 Part 2. A in Hell 666 Part 666.
And then it just breaks.
Hashtag Star Wars announcement. Hashtag execute order.
Hashtag
666.
reaction. Star Wars reaction. I think Satan would be a pretty cool character.
He's already a character. Darth Maul.
Nice. It's the guy with the red face paint.
Fuck you.
Yeah, he waddled away, waddle. Till the very next day. Get out of here, Schnick.
What?
Get out of here if you got nothing to do.
Alright, I'm getting out of here then.
Yeah, you should do your thing. You don't want to keep
Alright, I'll see
Why do you want
everybody
Schnick
maybe
to
next
leave?
week.
Are you racist or something?
No. I mean, yes.
Alright,
I mean,
goodbye.
no. Goodbye. So now we're alone. Just
I think
what I
I'm
wanted.
alone now.
I'm all alone. We're